So it turns out the exit path for the trucks, but even quite a lot of cars seem to use it, is right in front. Hence why so many people were keen on parking up at the top there last night, it seems. But at least I've got entertainment all day watching all the cars go past. And we've got the same sort of thing going on when I was in Italy. Everyone's just sat in their cabs with the curtains closed, windows pretty much done up. How they're not dying of heat stroke, I do not know, because my windows are wide open, both of them, and I am roasting hot still. Well, that is unbelievably busy in there. The queue for the petrol station is humongous. There's millions of people inside. It's like every French person decided they wanted to drive today, so it's no wonder there's driving bans during the summer on Saturdays as well as Sundays, because it's pretty busy today. It's not a bad little services. You've got a little view of a chateau over there whose name that I can't seem to find this morning after finding it on Google last night. You've got a town just down here. Can hear a motorbike revving its way through there at the moment. It's about half a mile a walk away, although in this heat I'm not sure if I want to walk that far. Anyway, El Plan. I am just over 270 kilometers away from the Spanish border, which is about 3 hours of driving, slightly over that by the time you factor in getting out of the services and then slowing down, speeding up for toll booths and any hills that I've got to climb up. Barcelona is about 5 hours away, maybe just a bit over, so I've got to have a 45-minute break to get there. That'll mean that I'm going to be arriving somewhere around like 1-2 in the morning, and there's no point really going to the truck park at that time of day because you're paying for a night's parking when all of the day and half of the night's gone through. So what I might actually do is park up in the industrial estate nearby for the night and then go down in the morning, then crack on and do the next part of the job, which collecting something or other. I've no idea what it is yet. We will find out and then get back to the UK for Friday, I think. Other than that, it's just a case of sitting here, waiting, clock on at 6:45, and then 7:01, as soon as the band finishes, pull out, get going, and crack on down to Spain before midnight. In country, France. All ready to go. 7 o'clock on the dot. We'll give it one more minute, although there's a few people seem to have had the same idea and have already left. One of them taking the mick and setting off at 6:30. There we go. 1 minute past, off we go. We now got 5 hours to cross the border, which should be doable unless there's a major traffic jam somewhere. Don't want that one. Béziers, that's Montpellier, A75. Yes, we want this one, please. There we go. This is why we came this way. This is the payoff. See the old Millau viaducts and the valley. Dinabon Vinassan. Don't park there, that's where you get robbed. Don't want to park there. Not a good place. Just a few minutes down the road, you got this junction here, Narbonne Est. That's where whoever did it turned off. A few hundred metres up that way, you've got an AS24 station, and then they ran their tanks. Over 500 litres worth of fuel. That was before the war kicked off, so it could have been worse. I don't think you'll be able to see it from the motorway, but there is an AS24 over there somewhere. That's where the deed was done. The old customs buildings and whatnot, when there used to be a border. As predicted, 3 hours, 10 minutes. We've made it down. Monsieur Bento. Boom! job done. Safe. That's a new sign. Normally they just have a little one at the side. But, the Spanish have felt they need a nice big sign on an overhead gantry. Let me also tell you, it ain't half scary going through the old toll booths at night. You can't see nothing. Don't know where your truck is in relation to the walls and whatnot. It's bad enough during the day, but at night, it's positively terrifying. But now I'm cross into Spain, I can stop, have 45 minutes and push on the rest of the way. Well, here we are on the outskirts of Barcelona, just coming up to 1 o'clock. So here's the industrial estate. Let's see if I can find somewhere to park for a few hours. So you know, these cars is on street parking somewhere, anywhere, everywhere. There's a truck, there's another truck. Interesting. That road's blocked off. In that case, if that road's blocked off, we'll come back to where we just saw these two and we'll join them. Ooh, that is very warm and very humid. Where does parking end? I'm going to assume it ends there. Cool. That is very hot and sticky. That is not going to be a comfortable night's sleep. But that is that. I'm going to go to bed and finish off the last 1-2 miles in the morning. Morning, all good. Apparently, according to the truck, it is already 32.5 degrees. That doesn't feel like it though. It feels pretty cool still. 20 minutes of other work. We are more than good enough to get going. Since I'm just under 1/4 of a tank, I'll fill up and then that sorts me out for the next few days of doing whatever else it is I've got to do after this. Go and collect some stuff from somewhere. What it is, I don't know, and where exactly it is, I'm not sure. All I know is Marseille and Paris. And that's it so far. When, what, specifically where, I've no idea. But I'll find out in due course. I'll ask some questions tomorrow, because it's Monday. Right, let's go and get some fuel then. Nobody coming, unsurprisingly, because the whole place is completely dead and empty. There's the petrol station just down there. But I have no way of getting to it from here. Got to go down, back up, or up and back down. But this one's bigger than that one. There's the truck park, cool. Where's the other two? They should be already here. I don't know where the other two are, they said they're here. Is that them? Yeah, there they are. Nasty little blindside reverse between two trucks. Just move it over a little bit. Square myself up. Cool. That's me for 2 days. Easy. Afternoon. That's where I basically spent my whole day. Sat in the chair in the shadow, listening to music, surfing the internet on the phone. Yeah. Sitting there like this all day. So there's not a huge amount to see or do, but it's not bad. Over the other side there's where the other two guys are, and there's apparently a couple of other guys in their trucks as well, so there's 4 of them over there, all locked inside their trucks, with the engines running, aircon going. It has been a bit noisy over that side of the yard, so I'm glad I'm round here. It's been nice and chill, quiet and lovely. So yeah, enjoy the heat, enjoy the ambience, rest, relax. And then I think later on tonight we're going to go out for dinner. They've got delivery at 2 in the morning, and then I'm going to be on my own for the next day. I was not expecting to see that. They were supposed to deliver at 2 in the morning, and then either drop the trailers down at the casino or drop them back in the parking. I don't see the Merc parked next to him, so I don't know why he's there still. Unless there's been some sort of change of plan. My other guy over there did go in at 2 o'clock apparently, and had about 6 items pulled off him, and was told to park up and come back. The other guy then went down, and he was there from about whenever it was, 3:30 till 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that I think he said. And he's now come back, dropped his trailer next to the other guy who's still sat there, and that's where the trailer will remain for the next 2-3 weeks, however long it is. My other guy is still here. He's due to go in at 2 AM this morning. That gives him 4 hours to get unloaded and drop his trailer back here, and that trailer then will stay here for about 2-3 weeks, and then I'm due to go in about 6 o'clock in the morning. The other change of plan that has happened is I was supposed to pick up from Marseille and then up in Paris, but one of our other guys got his job cancelled going to Dublin, and he was out Lyon way anyway, so it kind of made sense for them to pick up in Marseille and Paris. So what I'll be doing instead is dropping off here in Barcelona, going up to a place called Limoux, I think it is, collecting 23 pallets of wine, about 23 3/4 tons. That should take me somewhere near my max weight, and then I've got to get it up to Morrison's in Northampton. Apart from that, I think I'm going to have a sandwich, and then sit outside where it's cooler, because it ain't half hot in this truck. Morning, bright and early. One of the few periods of the day where it's actually a fairly decent, respectable temperature. 20 minutes of other work so far. Sit and wait for a bit longer. They want me down there about 6:30. Because the other truck's taking a little bit of time. Once I'm out and on the road, I assume there's been lots of in and ahhing on how to get down to this place, but I'm pretty sure, surely, you should be able to get down there via the main road. So there's lots of and ahhing about whether you'd fit through the tunnels, but it's like a big main motorway through Barcelona, so surely you'd be able to. I'll give it a few more minutes so I don't get down there too early, and then try and make our way down to the seafront near this casino. They are both going straight on down the B10. Okay, that's the road that I prefer to be on. The other option was just there to the right, so we've kind of gone past that now. There's a container truck coming down as well. These are all good signs. The Olympic Park is off to the left, up top of that hill. That's where part of the old coach driving tour would go round up there. Part of an old F1 track up there as well. Loads of room. Don't know what they're on about, they don't fit. We can get a double decker through here nearly. So from memory, go through here, come out into a second tunnel, and as soon as you come out the second tunnel, there is an exit that I want. There we are. One of those two tall buildings, I think the one closest to us is the hotel we want. Off here. And somewhere on the right here. There's a suspicious looking truck, I think that's my guy. Oh, the parking bay is not huge, is it? Morning. All good. Yeah, perfect.
That's why we parked him up.
Yeah, don't take 2 seconds. Oh dear me. Yeah, parking bay is not wide enough for a truck really. And then they kept him parked there to stop cars, and as soon as he's half pulled out the bay, another car's trying to get in there. I'll angle my unit in a bit so the wing mirror is protected, and then I think we call that a day then. There we go. It is pretty warm out there, even in the shade. 27 degrees according to the truck. Get that aircon going. So I believe what I need to do is carry on down this road, and then when we see a McDonald's or a petrol station or something like that, pull back onto the motorway. When does this place in France go till? 8 till 11:30, so 8:15, 9:15, 10:15, 11:15. They'll probably be closed for lunch when I get there, because lunch is 11:30 till 2, as is the French way. So I'm going to have to load sometime between 2 and 5:30, I think. We are out and we are away. There's a petrol station. There's a McDonald's. And there's a length limit. 18 tonnes between 5 in the morning and 23 at night. 18 tonnes, 12 metres, full-size Arctics at night. Okay. That's the only sign I've seen so far for that road. Well, in that case, we should have turned left at the roundabout back there and gone up to the C31. So it turns out, being on street level, that literally every road here has a restriction on it of some kind during the day for trucks. So I should have just ignored that weight limit sign and pulled straight onto the motorway. I could have been up, out, gone, no hassle. But hopefully I'm going to make my way there. I've just come down this street and there's a no left turn, so if I go up this way now, in theory I can turn right at least, and that gets me onto that motorway. And I should see a slip road for the motorway, and we're just going to ignore the signs because they're everywhere. Except this one now has anything over that must go this way. Who knows what the signs say, it's all messed up. But we're on the motorway like we should have been originally in the first place. And there's 2 Arctics on the road anyway, coming in the other direction. Oh dear, dear, dear me. Sometimes road signs just make no sense at all. Clearly everyone else ignores them. Why are they there then? What's going on here? Truck's shed its load of fruit and veg. Quite a lot of fruit and veg by the looks of it. Limes and oranges and all sorts. There we go. A61 Duluth. Start heading in that direction. Somewhere to park up. So I've got one services Belvedere de Lurac or whatever it is, right before the junction that I want to get off at. Get off at. So I'm pulling in, have a break for an hour or so. Because they're definitely shut. Make our way down, and in theory, if we time it right, we'll get there just as they reopen again. Again, very nice views. Stick it right on the end, why not? Limoux. So I'm going to do a big loop round and then underneath the motorway and down over there somewhere. But it's certainly something different than just traipsing along the motorway all day every day, that's for sure. Starting to get close to where I need to be. Near in the outskirts of Limoux. I have to go today is quite convenient because it's right on the edge of town, this side of it, and it's a big old warehouse, so you can't miss it. It's got a decent sign on it on Google Street View. There we are. glacier d'accès. Entrée at 250 meters. Whatever that is, 250. Something along those lines. What are we? 2 minutes to 2, so just about be opening for their afternoon session. Cool. Park up next to the intercom. And 8 till 12, 2 till 6. That's different hours than I've got on my bit of paper, but I haven't spoken to anyone, but the door opened, so and I've just thrown my phone on the floor. Ah, lovely crack all the way across it, lovely. See what this guy does. Well, my poor French seemed to serve a purpose, and he's happy enough to speak in English, luckily. Good. But yeah, he is aware that my collection is happening, and once this guy goes, reverse onto bay number 1, and then I should put 23 pallets on me. That'll do about there. I'll open my doors, take my bars and my wing tops off, turn my lights on so the inside is illuminated, and get everything sorted outside. Now you don't see this in the UK because we have 6x2 units and can run at 44 tonnes, but you see up there there's one solitary pallet on its own, and then two. So that's how it quite often gets loaded in Europe. Sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 pallets singly up front, depending on the density of the load. But I've just got the one on this. Let's see how she pulls. Not very well, I imagine. 23 3/4 tonnes of goods. It's lucky I'm not going back up towards Millau, because I would be in a bit of trouble then, wouldn't I, trying to drag myself up that hill. Confirmation, everything is good to go. I don't know how far I'll get up the road. I've only really got this stint left in terms of duty time, but we'll see how far we can get. I'm shipping out of Calais. What do I got to do? I have to turn right. Okay. Shame they're not just the other side of that roundabout. Spin round nice and easy. Pretty sure that's the Arctic that left just in front of me, so that's a good sign. He gave me a wave, so I'm going the right way, I think. Please tell me this is the roundabout, because I keep looking down the side roads, and this road itself feels like it's getting thinner and thinner. Can't breathe. It is a good enough size, cool. Good. like a U-turn, back the way we've just come. A61. Yes, please. Carcassonne. So also, unlike a UK truck, they can hold 26 pallets. I've only got 23. And then the one on its own up front, just to try and push as much weight backwards as possible. So it's all over the trailer wheels and not on the drive axle. So yeah, what was it? 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm missing 3 pallets compared to a UK truck. ADR, try and get in front of him, so he can only do 80 k's. I'm struggling to get past 70 at the moment. Come on, truck! Ugh. That's Toulouse pretty much done with. Can't really see anything of it on the motorway. It's a bit of a shame. Oh well, it's done and dusted. Just follow signs for Paris, I suppose, for the next day or so. Most of tomorrow I'll be heading towards Paris. Sorted, and away we go. I'm not entirely convinced with this road still. Still think Malau is the better way to go. 12 minutes left. That's going to be me for today. It's a bit of a weird surface is this. It's all over on the left hand side. See if there's some spaces in here. All the signs have been saying there are. One space there. Is that another bit further down, is it? There's one truck. I'll see if I can get in here then. Just about going to fit, I think. Cool, that'll do. I'm in a parking space in a proper services. That is going to be me for today. 408 miles, not too bad with a delivery and a collection. I'll do 9 hours. Will take me till 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Should be pretty quiet at that time of day. I can make some good progress, or maybe leave it till 5 o'clock maybe, depending on how I feel. But apart from that, I'm going to call that day done.